Alright, what's up all my Jaguars out there and fans of Catfish the movie and the hit TV show. And I know that everyone is still watching this show because it's a damn good show. We all know that this show is so mother effing epic. Sometimes end with a good ending, and then again with a not so good ending. But man, this show's ending is very shocking. I gotta tell you, Jaguars and Catfishers, it's been a rough week, month, and freaking year. But you know what? We're still going to do this. And what you're seeing right here is another epic installment of Catfish the Review. So this is a mini series brought to you by Ralph J Images, following, critiquing, and reviewing Catfish the TV show, you know, the second season. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Alright, Jaguars and Catfishers, let's talk about the third episode of Catfish the TV show for the second season. And as you can see here, once again, our Online-P.I team, Nev and Max, are at it again. And by the way, these things that they call here, these are not their cases, but their stories. I've been calling them cases, but they're stories. Now, right now they're about to do some online investigating of the story of Ramon and PAOLA. Now, is this pronounced PAOLA, not Paula? PAOLA. So I guess it's PAOLA. Okay, so let's just go with PAOLA, okay? So it's the story of Ramon and PAOLA. Alright, here is Ramon. He lives in Arizona and he works at a casino. For about 8 months now, Ramon has been dating a girl online. That's right, he met her on Facebook. And I don't know how you're gonna feel about this story. Oh boy, where do I start? Ramon is really in love with this girl that he met online, okay? That's right, he met a girl named PAOLA online, you know, found her on Facebook. Well, actually, wait a minute, not really Facebook, but more like Instagram. Not really clear there. But yeah, he knows this girl online, and he is practically in love with her. And right here, you know, Ramon is talking to Nev and Max about PAOLA. Now the thing is, you know, even though Ramon has not met PAOLA in person, but he has seen her pictures only, okay? This is a girl that he has not met in person. But Ramon has already spent lots of money on her. I mean, we're talking hundreds and thousands of dollars here. It's probably about $3,000 that Ramon has spent on PAOLA. You know, trying to pay her bills, send her gifts, and send her money. Damn. Yeah, and in Nev's own words, you know, Ramon probably could have had a car by now. Because, you know, right now, because, you know, his dad has to drive Ramon to work. And he's up here sending this girl all this money, and he hasn't even met her in person. Damn. I mean, yeah, Ramon is really in love with Paola. And I gotta say, Jaguars, you know. I mean, I can't really, you know, criticize Ramon for, you know, spending money on this girl. I mean, trying to help her out, you know, help her pay her bills and send her expensive gifts. Because, you know, I try to help people out too that way. But here's the kicker. Ramon actually gave Paola his bank information. That's right. He gave Paola his bank information. God damn. Ah, you gotta be kidding me on this. And now this has been going on. Now this relationship of Ramon and Paola has been going on for about 8 months. And it was about 3 times that Paola has told Ramon that, you know, she's not who she said she is. And she's been lying the whole time. And what happened was, I mean, yeah, if you watch the show, you know what happened. Ramon broke down, of course, and he was saying stuff like, oh, tell me it's not true, tell me you're not lying. And he got real sad, and that's when Paola went back and said that, you know, it was only a test to see if Ramon loved her for her and not just for her looks. And I think they went back and forth like this about maybe 3 times. And that is why Ramon is calling in our Online-P.I team, you know, Nev and Max. You know, because now right away, you know, right off the bat, you know, Nev and Max are already suspecting that this person may not be who she says she is. And by the way, here is Paola, or is she? And here is her Instagram. Hola Paola. So Nev and Max are going to investigate this, and they already suspect that, you know, this girl is not who she says she is. I mean, because let me tell you, there was another girl that he saw when Paola supposedly came clean and said that she was not who she says she was, you know, with the whole supposed joke and the test. And it was her cousin. Yeah, that's what Paola said. She came back and said, you know, that was really her cousin, you know, on video chat. And Ramon did say that, you know, the video chat, you know, the image on there wasn't very clear. It was really pixelated. Oh boy. So right there, right off the bat, you know, Jaguars, there's a whole bunch of red flags. So Nev and Max, they're gonna do their online thing, you know, try to investigate this whole thing. And I gotta tell you, after Nev and Max did their famous image search, nothing came up. Wow. I gotta say, man, this may be the first time ever in Catfish history when they did their image search thing, you know, nothing came up. That's kind of a shocker. But by pulling up the pictures from, you know, Paola's Instagram, that's when they found this. They found the website, you know, probably Facebook, and that is when they found that's when they found this one right here, the real Paola. You know, a lot more images, a lot more pics, because here is, now this is the person that, you know, that Ramon has been talking to for the past, you know, 8 months. On Paola's Instagram, you know, she talks about Ramon a lot. Paola Rodriguez. No, she's saying that she woke up to 24 messages from Ramon. But this is the Facebook profile right here that Nev and Max found. And Nev and Max compared the Instagram to Paola's Facebook profile. And here, you know, she doesn't talk about Ramon at all. Paola Provost. I think that's how you pronounce it. Because, you know, and like Max said, you know, Paola is very vocal about Ramon on her Instagram than she is on her Facebook profile. So this is definitely two different people. Yeah, the Facebook profile is obviously a lot different than the Instagram, obviously. And so, after all that, Nev and Max conclude that someone has been using Paola Provost's, you know, pics and pretending to be her and lying to Ramon. Well, ain't that a bitch? Obviously happening a whole lot in this country, don't you think? Happened in the first episode, second episode, and why not make it a trifecta here in the third episode? Ladies and gentlemen, jaguars and fans of Catfish, I present to you the real Paola Provost, video chatting with Nev and Max. And guess what, peeps? She confirms that she is not the one that Ramon has been talking to for the past 8 months. In fact, this Paola right here, the real Paola, is in a relationship with someone else. Boom. Yeah, definitely a big boom, don't you think? Yep, the hard part is coming. And what has happened here is that Nev and Max has shown Ramon, you know, what they found. And they showed Ramon everything. They showed him the research that they did. They even showed the video of the real Paola Provost, you know, saying that, you know, she's not the girl that Ramon has been talking to for the past 8 months. Now at this point, you just have to say that, you know, that when the fake Paola, you know, was doing that test or joke or whatever, she was kind of on point when she was, you know, quote unquote confessing. Only problem is that she kept going back to her original story instead of sticking with the truth. Damn. And by the way, jaguars and fans of Catfish, this story is really confusing. I'm telling you, it is very confusing, okay? And you know, and I'm telling you, Nev and Max, they knew right from the start that this whole situation, this whole story was foul. They just wanted to gather up enough information to convince Ramon and make him see the real truth. Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Because it was obvious the person that Ramon has been talking to for the past, 8 months, his quote-unquote online girlfriend, is not who she says she is. Those pictures were not real, and they just needed to try to convince him of that. And of course, you know that Ramon is very pissed off to the effing max. So as you can see right here, yeah, they had to go to the other city that the girl is in, and Nev and Max are taking Ramon to see the girl that he's been talking to for the past 8 months. The one that he's been sending money to, paying all her bills and stuff. My God. OMG. And here she is. Here she is, Jaguars and fans of Catfish. Loida, aka Paola Rodriguez. Okay, yeah, I kind of messed up with her last name. But hey, who gives a F? The name is fake anyway. So, why does it matter? The name is fake. And this is the girl that Ramon has been talking to for the past 8 months. Oh, damn. You'd think by now we would be used to this. But for some reason, I'm just not. I mean, it's all across the country. People are just grabbing pics from other people's websites and other people's Facebook profile and pretending to be them. And Ramon asks why. Why asks why. And as it started out, Loida says that she did it out of boredom. So what? This was supposed to be a game to her? Oh, jeez. Now Nev and Max, started getting a little, sore. Oh, screw it. Yeah, they were starting to get a little upset with Ramon here, because Loida says that, she tried to come clean to Ramon here, but he didn't want to believe it. But you have to remember, Jaguars, I mean, just pay attention to the whole episode, that when Loida told Ramon that she was lying, of course, Ramon had the typical reaction, say it ain't so, say it ain't so. But then Loida did not stick with the truth, and she kept going back and saying, it was just a test to see if she really loved him, if he really loved her. So, and I don't think we can really get mad at Ramon here. The only thing Ramon is guilty of is not seeing the obvious truth. That's the only thing Ramon is guilty of. And of course, yeah, I guess it's okay. I can't come down on Nev and Max for getting a little upset here, because they did spend hours, in front of the computer trying to figure things out. But still, Loida is at fault, I mean, she told a whole bunch of bold-faced lies. So, bottom line is, a whole bunch of lies. Oh, and guess what, people? And this is not it. There's going to be some more to this story. Because about 24 hours later, now Nev is doing some research on, Loida's Facebook profile. That's right. Our boy Nev is doing research on Loida, and look at what Nev finds. Loida receives a wedding ring from Ramon. But Ramon says that he did not send, Loida a wedding ring. Okay, so they go back and it's time to meet the whole family again. And right here, as you can see, there's Loida's mom, and that's Loida's brother. And right there in the green dress, that's Loida. Now, both Loida's mom and brother knew the whole time that Loida was lying to Ramon. I mean, it was a whole bunch of lies. And of course, things got heated. I mean, and it's obvious that, and in front of her mom, Loida did open up the package and revealed the ring that Ramon supposedly sent to Loida. And things really got heated here. Well, at least they almost did. But both the mom and the brother knew that Loida was lying the whole time. Oh man, that's just foul. I mean, all that money that was sent to Loida. And then Loida, actually, she used Ramon's money, the one that he sent to her, ordered the ring online and had it sent to herself. Oh my God. That's right. Loida ordered the ring online, had it sent to herself, and opened it up in front of her mom and her brother, and made them think that it was Ramon that bought the ring for her and sent it to her. Oh my God. Oh damn. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try to. Okay. Okay. Please bear with me here, Jaguars, because first of all, the situation is really. Yeah, it's really breathtaking to me, Jaguars, and so I really need you guys to bear with me, okay? Because even I'm finding this, this whole thing shocking. Oh boy. Okay, and by the way, yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning of this installment, it has been kind of a rough week for me. Kind of a long one. So please bear with me, okay? Yeah, Loida actually sent the ring to herself, and she lied. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of lies. Lie after lie after lie. More lies. Yeah, more lies. Lie. All these lies. So many lies. Oh, damn, that's a lot of lies. Oh my God. We're just full of lies here, aren't we? In the immortal words of Rowdy Roddy Piper, I gotta say, I've never heard so many lies since I was telling them. Jeez. Just so many lies. Lie, lie, lie. Okay, things did get heated. Well, they almost got heated, but but not. It wasn't too bad because we then, were able to settle things down. And that's when Ramon and Loida talked in private. Well, actually, it wasn't all that private because, as you can see here, the camera was still running in front of them, so it wasn't so private. I mean, come on, we're the viewers of the show. We got to see it too, I mean, it's either that or they don't get paid for this. But yeah, Ramon and Loida, they talked it out alone. Well, not so alone. And they will try to be friends. And about the money, yeah, Loida is going to start paying Ramon back the money. Okay. I mean, I know it is a gift, but still, it was all based on a lie, though. So that's why Loida felt, it necessary to, pay back the money that Ramon sent to her. So, another happy ending. Well, let's just say that, we're able to work things out, and, well, at least Loida and Ramon were. I mean, they talked it out, and I guess they're gonna try to be friends. Okay, that's fine. And Loida, after like about 2 months later, Loida did find somebody, she is dating someone else. And Ramon, he is going to school now. Okay. So looks like we do get a happy ending. Well, sort of. Okay. Yeah, another happy ending. Well, kind of. So, job well done to our Online-P.I team, Nev and Max. Very epic job, guys. All I can say is, damn. But yeah, this episode, is very interesting and very shocking. I mean, the first 2 episodes of this season was really something. But just when you think that you've seen it all and heard it all, now you don't think that you can be shocked by anything. I mean, first we had someone getting engaged, over the internet. And now, here's someone that's sending money to the other person, sending gifts to the other person that they've never ever met before in person, only seen the pictures. That is when it really starts to get strange. This is a very unique story. Very, very unique, very odd, very strange. And I gotta say, even as I was doing the research for this installment of Catfish, the review, I still could not believe the depths that Ramon would go to try to help, Paola with everything that she needed. I mean, Ramon was really in love with Paola. Yeah, we gotta put quotes around that because Paola wasn't really real, or not the girl that Ramon was talking to. And what happened was, you know, Loida tried to come clean about 3 times, but Ramon acted like he didn't want to hear it, and you know, he was devastated and in shock. But of course, you know, I mean, you had been lying to the man for this whole time. Of course, that is the natural, typical reaction. You know, I mean, just because the man is crying and is in shock, that's no reason for you to go back to the lie, go back to the first fake story. I mean, that's something you just don't do. And, you know, and no matter how, I said it before and I'll say it again, you know, no matter how long you try to keep it up, and no matter how many stunts you try to pull, you know, the truth will reveal itself. I mean, because I don't feel like it's going to necessarily take Nev and Max to come in and do their investigating thing in order to reveal the truth. The truth, you know, the truth is going to come to the light, you know, eventually. I mean, it will come to the light. You know, that's what you all have to understand. And this thing about, you know, going online, pretending to be someone else, going to other websites, going to other people's Facebook profiles, grabbing their pictures and using them to pretend to be someone else, that is really extreme. And I mean, you know, all the people who are doing that, they're living lies. I mean, and all the people, you know, this is happening all over the country. You know, people who are doing stuff like that. And that's why they call it catfishing. Because you're talking to the person, you're pretending to be someone else, and you're lying to them, deceiving them, and all of that. And, you know, there's people all over the country and obviously all over the world that's doing that. And that's just not right. I mean, I really feel like it's foul. Definitely foul. I mean, definitely BS. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. I mean, this episode has really been something, and I don't know about the rest of you Jaguars and fans of Catfish, the TV show, but I definitely learned something from this. I learned a lesson, not to mention this being entertaining. So we'll just have to stay tuned for the next episode of Catfish, the TV show. It comes on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock on MTV. Now when will the info be, you know, available on MTV.com? Well, that's a good question. So that's all for now for Catfish the review. Peace out till later.